What's up, guys? It's a Circus here. We're back from our sneak peek of Cyberstorm access. I'm just gonna put this right here. You can see, we did play it. I actually like this format a lot. I love all the new cards in it. I'm excited to see what all of the chaos stuff and those bestials support hits. I'm really praying that the Konami hits Kashtira, but we ended up playing third. Getting third today. We played Superheavy Samurais, as you guys can see here. We end up getting all the cards. I want to give some big shout outs to everyone at Locals, obviously, for helping out, and special shout out to JC for this one. He actually let me borrow his Prodigy. I couldn't get my last one at Locals today, but so he let me borrow it throughout the day, and I ended up getting third place in it. We did play top 8 too, so it was a long day. I feel bad that you had to stick around, but I hope you enjoyed watching what the deck can do, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if this video gets to 50 likes, so hit that like button. I'm going to do a combo video on this deck. And some showing what you guys inside in, inside out. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe when I see some more content like this. We're going to be smashing out the Cyberstorm access. And you're going to see some purely later this week. And just some crazy duels. So diving right in, we're going to start off with the starter card. We're playing 3 of the Prodigies. Konami, what did you do releasing this card as a super? This is like a bestial bag and mutt situation here. Busted card. Then we got some more crazy cards. Bike. This card searches all your stuff. It also has a level modulation. And then we got, Wagon. Through Wagon. When he's on normal summon, he turns to a defense position. Then you can activate turning it to attack. And then you search. Crazy. This deck searches for a lot of your soul cards. So we're on the 3 soul piercers. This card's not once per turn. What in the heck? So when this card's sent to the graveyard from the field, you have to search for any Superheavy Samurai card. That's all you gotta know. Like it can equip itself. All the soul cards can equip themselves. But yeah, and you end up recycling this like 3 times. It's absolutely busted. And then we are on the 2 big Benkies. You can't actually summon him, but he's part of your scale. Being able to summon play this, activate, summon itself out, place this, and just so free. That's really it for, not the main, but for the generic. Then we are playing the one-ofs scales. This is part of your combo. You have to play it. Summons out the soul from the graveyard. Then you can either XYZ or link summon. Peacemaker. This one's crazy. This one summons out the soul, or the scales. Absolutely nuts. I love this card. I saw this card all day. An extender. I love this card. This card is one of my favorite. I actually haven't used the situation where it comes out to tuner, but it's just a free special summon itself. And then this guy's a little bit controversial. I know a lot of people aren't playing him, but I love My Little Spy. So Stealthy over here, what he does is he can actually take your opponent's spells and traps. I know I'm going to be showing you guys a hero video. I was using proxies. That was before Locals started. We played against hero deck. I'm ended up taking TGT. That was insane. I love it. It banishes, doesn't really bother you. And it's just a free special summon as well. If you don't have anything so going first, you can just summon itself out and use it as material. And then for our non-engine machines, we are playing the 1 Regulus. Who doesn't love a negate? And the 1 Jizukiru. This is just your kaiju. I definitely can see people not playing this. I'm playing it because we do have purely at our Locals, and just being able to search going second is pretty nice as well. We are also playing the 1 Tunneler. Shout out to Todd. And then the 1 Gearbox because I love Ancient Gears. The fact that you actually want to recycle Ancient Gearbox is kind of funny. Now for our hand traps, because this deck plays a lot of hand traps. Put the best hand trap in the format. We play Gamma. Then we play 3 Ash Blossom. I might cut this down to 2 if I want to be switching around some ratios. But just crazy. Awesome versus Branded. Crazy versus Punk as well. And then we are playing the 3 Bells. This was just for sneak peek. I'm going to change up these ratios, obviously. I think I'm cutting down to 1. Actually, no, I think I'd keep Bell. I'd probably cut Ash down to 2. And maybe side in some other stuff like Mourners. And then we are playing the 3 Veilers. As the format goes by, you guys are going to be seeing, we're going to be 100% main deck control. I can see myself taking out one of these, one of those for Droll and Lockbrew, which is absolutely nuts. When a format has to play Droll, it's super unhealthy. And then we are on the 3 Snow Rabbits. I actually don't really know. I've been trying to find cards I can play, and these were the cards I went like hit every single deck. This is also very good against Purely as well. That's really what I was going for. I knew Angus was going to be playing Purely this weekend. Obviously, you know, they only need 3 cards, or I guess 6 cards. For the last 2 cards to round off the even 40, we are playing the 2 Fenrirs. This card's absolutely bonkers. You can actually pendulum summon it out as well, and you know, the normal summon this out, normal summon, go into Baron cash play is pretty nice. Now, moving on into the extra deck here, we're on the 2 Scare Claws. That's just as part of your combo. We're on the Ballista because we love Ancient Gears. We have a Genius. Don't mind my rarities here. This is for your searching of the Regulus. We're on the Lambda. So I think if you can end on a Lambda and make an Omega, because you know you have so many tuners, you can end up hand ripping. I don't like the hand rip version, but I do like hand ripping the Omega, as well as if you actually leave, let's say you end on Lambda as well as Omega, and you don't activate the effect search for the Gamma during the end phase, normally you banish your Tunneler, and then during their standby phase, you can actually return Tunneler to your graveyard for follow-up, which is insanely huge. Being able to shuffle back, like you normally have Regulus on the field, you have Baron on the field, and if you have like Lambda and Omega, you can actually just like put back Tunneler, then when you can activate the effect of whatever his name is, again, Tunneler. After you activate the Regulus, then, you know, during your turn, you can shuffle back the Regulus and draw it again, which is absolutely crazy. You know, when you win those grind games, it's kind of important. I definitely think this card is 100% mandatory in decks, because, you know, a lot of the people are not going to be gamma-ing your bike and stuff like that. They're going to be waiting to summon out, and then they're going to be hitting you when you have, obviously, a monster on the field. Then we are on the Bow of the Goddess, Appaloosa. I really want to find a way to fit in a IP, but I haven't figured it out yet. Obviously, you know, this is day 1 of the format, so we're still testing. Now for the XYZs, we're on Gigantic Gear X. Searchers. I love playing Ancient Gears. We got Baguska. This card is pretty nice. May cut this. I haven't really decided yet. On the Merrymaker and the Circus, because we love searching for Regulus. It's so free. And then we are playing the Zeus, because Zeus is Zeus. If you play Circus, you pretty much have to play Zeus. I can't say much else. Cash also always goes for this, which is just an interesting line there. Jason, go for the Baron. You don't care about my Zeus. Now for the Synchros, super low lineup here. We're playing this card. This card's garbage. Don't play this card. You have to play it to stop stuff. It also pops like continuous spells and traps. It outs Rivalry of the Warlords. It outs like the Purely stuff. It's a good card, but I didn't find myself going into it as much as I wanted to. We're playing the Omega. You know, weird to play, but card's crazy. And then obviously you're playing the Excel and the Baron because, well, these cards are nuts. Konami printed this card and they're like, oh, let's give Superheavy Samurais a level 2. That's cool. And Baron is Baron. Fun fact, tagging out your Baron for a Fenrir happened a lot after I used the Negate. Now for the side deck, we're going to be seeing Droll Knockbird. Only reason why this is not in the main deck, guys, is because of the fact that it is Sneak Peek. I couldn't see a lot of people playing like this deck, playing like Gold Pride at full power. I knew that a lot of people were playing pre-list or like adding a few cards on their list. So it was just not worth me playing main decking the Droll. I'd rather have those hand traps that were more versatile. Then we have Nibiru, same thing. I don't really think I actually could nib as many times as I drew it. I played against Cash and I had this in. I played against Chess twice. Didn't win either of those matches. Tied the first one and then lost in top 4. But unfortunate there. And we are playing the Archfiend Eccentric. This is your out to some pretty nasty floodgates. You can't out anti-spell though, which kind of sucks. Then, you know, this is where I started differentiating from other people. I'm on a 2 Contact C. So in my mind, if you are playing against Purely and you hit them with Contact C, it is very nice. If you hit Cash with Contact C, it is very nice as well. They don't really play a lot of links. And then obviously it's still great versus branded. So I definitely think we're going to see maybe some popularity with this deck or with this card, and I actually like it a lot. And you can actually pendulum summon it too, which is kind of funny. And if you have a level 4, you can just go right into your Baron. Then we are on the 2 Gamma Seals. I found the ratio is 3. You know, you're keeping the 1 in the main deck you can search, and then having 2 other ones. I didn't really care at all about the machines, so we went with the lowest attack. And I don't care about Santa Claus at all. And then we are on the 2 Clockwork Knights. This card is, well, to be honest, Albaz can search out the whatever for form file high 5 magician, 5 rainbow magician, whatever that card is called. And we don't want to lose to that. So being able to side these in if you're playing against branded, this card's not a bad card at all, by the way. It beats decks like Flandries and then like some random stuff that need like dragons and stuff. So this card's also good against dragons, but you can just like set it in your back row, and then it acts like it acts as, well, turning stuff to machines, but it also turns off the 5 rainbow magician, so you can summon out your stuff to pop that card, because that card just kills the deck. I just think you need it. And then if this card's into the graveyard, it normally won't be. Maybe if it is for your Zeus, you can banish it and then search for any machine in your deck. So pretty nice. Somebody told me that I should be playing Cyber Dragon in my side, and then like playing this and then Cyber Dragon fusing all that away. I thought it was kind of funny, maybe, you know, a little tech, but I definitely think these 2 cards are probably a little bit spicy that you guys haven't seen before, and I really do like this. If you guys have any other spells that you could potentially play in the deck, let me know in the comment section, or what else you would change in the deck. I'm looking for requests, and make sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and you guys are going to be seeing lots more Cyberstorm access. Thanks, stay safe, and peace.